Happy New Year to the people.
Happy New Year to all the
2000.
viewers, whoever you are, however many you are. We fucking love you, and we hope
You made
you have a great 2025. Awesome
you
one.
made you made it. You made it. 2025. And
And we hope
I'm
you
one.
wish the same thing for us also. If not, you're a
I'm one
fucking
to
hater.
say, don't claim the year because you don't know. But always wish yourself the best. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Let's get into this. What we here we doing? Oh, good thing I caught on quick. I know what it was real quick.
Ah man, you got him again.
TikTok.
And we're back. We're N.E.O. Non-expert opinion. Non-expert opinion. Non-expert opinion. That was like
I
supposed to be
thought,
like that. We're not gonna take it.
I thought we was going to some heavy metal shit with that last part.
Non-expert opinion.
Get some. I've seen some heavy metal clips on TikTok, and
You want to
you
start
know,
yelling on your songs?
no, 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 no. But these dudes, I'm just saying, the people who do it are talented. It's not
I'm MoeBlak.
like like I'm talking about like the individual who does it like in like studio setting and like kind of like makes it cool. Like you know what I mean? I don't think I like it on stage, but he made it. This individual I was looking at, he made it look cool. Like I don't
Okay.
know. I said these niggas got a little bit more intense, not just yelling.
I find a little bit of something in everything that I can like. There's some rock that I listen to. I don't
I
really
have
know
no
bands or
idea
nothing like that, but
how it would feel watching them on a stadium though. That would be
well, you're probably getting punched in the side of your head by the mosh pit to the left of you or whatever. Like so, that's probably how it feels.
nah. I'm not. Yeah, I'm good, man. Probably feels like getting punched by my man Knuckles.
Have you ever been in a, like an actual like raging mosh pit like crowd?
No, 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 no. Never had the pleasure. I don't think I desire that. I
Nah,
don't
we're
like.
gonna go to World of Loud one year, and you're gonna get in there
I've seen
before
the
we're
clip,
40.
bro. I've seen the clips and I've seen niggas get hit, bro.
Dog, I was having a hard time breathing in one of those mosh pits. It was real packed, real crazy.
bro. Bro, I don't think I can handle that. I don't know if I can handle
Yo, they
that,
were
bro.
raging and moshing for Lil Uzi Vert at Rolling Loud like 2 years ago, bro. And I somehow got like pretty much to the front, and I would never recommend for a big act getting up front again, cause, bro, I'm like 4 rows back, but I'm still pressed up against the barricade. Somehow I'm still pressed up against the barricade. And when they start moving, you involuntarily move. There is no like just go around me or nothing like that. No, you're moving with the crowd, buddy. Like that's just it. Hold your phone tight. If you want to record shit, hold that phone tight. It will hit the floor if you do not. And it might not survive. Might get trampled. I swear to God, you hit the floor up front at a show like that, and you might be the next Mufasa.
Yo,
Which
the
I heard
movie's
is
doing.
doing horribly because I have not seen it yet.
Oh, really? I just said it's doing well. That's
I
crazy.
heard that movie is bad.
I heard the domestically I hear is doing not so good, but globally I hear it's doing well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people are going and seeing it, but do they like it after they see
Fuck it,
it?
they're really funny. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
Got to fake like it because you spent the $10. Like, yeah, it was alright.
Some of these movies not even getting the people to go see them, and they good
No,
movies. Like
Sony. You waste my $10, Sony. Fuck y'all. I'm still on that shit. Y'all be wasting my $10.
like that movie Red One with the Rock. I seen it on Prime. I thought it was pretty good. I was like, shit, why this movie didn't do good in theaters?
I did not see that yet. It's still in theaters, I'm pretty sure.
And it's on Prime, like for free too. Like it's on Prime. but
Well,
it's
that's probably why it's not doing good. Is because like, why am I gonna go to a movie theater just to see it on a big screen when I can pull it up on whatever TV I got at the crib?
yeah. But I think I don't know when they dropped it, but I don't know. I feel like I feel like critics be whoever the critics are. Like I hate Red Tomato. Red is it called Red Tomatoes?
Rotten.
Rotten Tomatoes. I hate Rotten Tomatoes. Whoever the critics are in the world that people like like just for some reason follow their words and their opinion. I feel like they just be fucking up like movies like before. You know what I mean? People even get to give them a chance. Like they form these opinions, and we got a bunch of sheep in the world, so they read and they just take that for what it is. Like they
Mm-hmm.
just fuck up a lot of movies. I feel
No, they
like
definitely do.
not if some of the movies do be whack. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say everything, but some of them shits do be whack. You know what I mean? But
I think critics
yeah,
take their name a little too seriously, and they feel like they have to critique more than they can praise. And I don't really think that's the actuality of being a critic. You're more there to give your opinion, not necessarily just find things to complain about.
right. It's like it's always yeah, exactly. It's
Because
always
a lot of movies I watch, and it's like you must have had your like I just want to complain about this movie goggles on because like what's bad about this movie,
right.
or
Like
you're
yeah,
dragging what's bad about this movie and making it seem way worse than what it is. Like okay, cool, this movie wasn't great, but you said it was like bottom of the barrel. Like no, this is a watchable movie. Like
yo, when you online, you just see certain reviews that posts. They be like Rotten Tomatoes said this and that. So I've seen it so much. I went to Rotten Tomatoes and let me read these shits. Let me actually read to see what these and they shits are so stupid, bro. Like it's just so like little stuff, like you said, just dragging it out, or it be something that's really not that bad. Like you know what I mean? It's like come on. But yeah, I don't think the people had a lot of bad things to say about Sonic 3 though. I
good,
mean,
they shouldn't. It's a Sonic movie. Everybody should like that.
they did their thing with this one. I ain't gonna. They did their thing with all of them shits. But you know what? I always question. I still question. What the fuck was they thinking when they first made that first Sonic, bro? Like, I always
Ugly
question
Sonic
that
lives
shit.
on in all our memories forever. Like he didn't even get screen time, but he still got screen time in another movie. I forget the movie name. I haven't even seen it. Just everybody tells me that Ugly Sonic's in a movie, and I'm like, yo, he still lives, regardless of being kicked out of his own movie, bro. Like,
I just be like, I always just wonder, like, how was they gonna do Tails? How was they gonna do Knuckles? How was
that
they
nigga
gonna
Knuckles
do
would have
shit?
been like, I know the way. Nah. I'm so happy the
Oh shit,
internet spoke up and we got that changed, bro. I'm so
yo.
happy we did that.
It just baffles me. It baffles me. It
Good
really
job to
does.
us on the internet for finally doing something productive.
We came together and we got this right. We got this right. And it's a masterpiece now. It's really is a master. It's a masterpiece.
I
Like how
wouldn't
you
say a masterpiece, but they're definitely putting on a master class on how to make good fucking movies.
yo when you think of Sonic and like you think of like the just the because now I'm bringing us to all the movies. Just the landscapes, the graphics, the loopy loops, the moves, the supersonic, the emeralds. Like they giving it. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's
And
y'all doing it.
let me let the viewers know that if I'm not mistaken, this is coming from a guy who has never even played the games. Mo has not
Well,
played
no,
Sonic Adventure 2,
no,
right?
well, I played the game. Um, what I didn't play was all right. I played the game, but I never played them deep enough to like to know the stories. You know what I mean? And the Knuckles game, I didn't know anything about Knuckles. Um, I think he had a game, right? I played his game, but I never got deep. It's like all the games I played, I only got to like the second or third stage, bro. Like that's it. So like
Shit was getting hard and he was just quitting. He was like, nah, not even.
And you know how it sounded. You know how you die in the coins and you got to start over. I was like, nah, fuck all this shit. I was like more on Zelda. I was like, nah, let me go to Zelda and shit. this is okay. I can restart from here. I ain't gotta restart the whole thing. But yeah, but since then though, since these movies dropped though, I've educated myself on the Sonic stories, and this was a good twist, and I can say it's a twist on the story of Shadow. because I know how it really happened, and they just kind of like PG'd up, the story for the movie. Because
Man, I
the
actually
real
feel like this
story,
is just more
ain't.
detailed. I feel like this is more detailed. Like, like
Well,
shit.
well, it's more detailed, but I think also just in from what I see on the internet, Amy gets shot. You know
Yeah,
what I'm trying to say, and I don't think she got shot in the movie. I think
you
something they
don't
they hit
see
like
it.
no, they hit like an explosive or
Oh
something.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It explodes. The shot hits something. It explodes. Yeah.
Right, you know what I mean? So yeah, they PG'd it up a little bit, which I understood. I thought it was cool. I thought it was still cool. I was sitting there with my daughters. And
Well,
it's
let
cool.
me give them the breakdown from IMDb once again, and then we can get right into it. So, Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails reunite against a powerful new adversary, Shadow, a mysterious villain with powers unlike anything they have faced before. With their abilities outmatched, Team Sonic must seek out an unlikely alliance. Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
yeah. Man,
Pretty much, pretty much.
so
Um,
yeah, so I
yeah,
really like um the humans that are Sonic's companions. I do like Tom, and her name is Maddie. So I like Maddie. And you want to know what I like about the movies and what they do with them is that they don't over involve them. They don't need to be there every moment. Like they're literally there for like 10 minutes of the movie at every movie.
oh, you
So
mean just those two specifically? Yeah, yeah,
yes, like
right.
they're not insignificant to the movie, but they're not like a super presence to the movie. They're not needed because most of these CGI movies, especially like these video games or stuff like that that involve humans, the humans are always there. Like they're always a relevant point. Like it's almost like they're a needed piece of the movie. And it's like Sonic's like, nah, they're not. Like this is about Sonic, not Tom and his adventures with Sonic. Like so, I appreciate that aspect.
I could agree. Yeah, I could agree with that too. Yeah, they were definitely there for their role, and they had to break into the little thing real quick, boom, boom, and then it was out really.
And when they use
Um,
them, they're good. I love how they snuck in the sister again. How they sneak in the sister again with the clone thing, and then they got my man turned into what's his face Boris Kucher or whatever his name is. My name is Randall, and I'm too much to handle. Oh, they did a little sus for you to say about another man, but whatever. But whatever.
I thought that was cool too. They gave him a little quick couple of
gave them
minutes.
gave them their time without those characters actually being in the movie, right? Because technically they're not Tom and Matt, they're Tom and Maddie, not the two people who they were faking to be.
Another person who got some good, a little bit more airtime, but not a big significant role, but essential. Um, shit, I don't even know his name, but the bodyguard to the Robotnik.
I knew you were gonna say that, dude. I'm about to look his name up too, because I always forget his name too. Agent Stone.
Oh, yeah, that's my guy.
Agent Stone was actually on a roll this movie, bro. Like
Very essential.
he,
Very
he was
essential.
walking with Tails. He was like, "Yo, you know what? I'm gonna just come out and say it. You're adorable."
Yeah, very essential. Very essential. He told Shelly, he was like, "Come on, I got some guac." He said, "We can go make some
Got some
fries."
avocado in the fucking and then he like slipped into the floor, bro.
He said, "Go make some fresh guac, man."
And then my nigga Shadow said, "Revenge guac." I don't know why that part it makes me laugh, but like it's not
Yo,
even funny, bro. There's
the
nothing funny
joke,
about revenge guac.
the jokes in it, definitely are funny. Like they like that. It's like the timing of them. Like it's not. Oh, it's
Yes,
not. Oh,
yes, they're
it's
all
not
timing
wild.
jokes basically.
Yeah,
They're Spider-Man
timing
esque
is very
jokes.
funny. Yeah,
They're
I
all
feel like I
just
feel
quick,
like Jim
witty
Carrey had a
one-liners.
very big hand in that. Like Jim Carrey,
Maybe.
because he's good with that in his movie. He's like because he's not always the funniest with what he says, but it's like the timing of it is like
Man,
very funny. His interactions with him and Stone is hilarious.
I said Boris Cujo. It's like Shamar Moore. Let me take that back. It's Shamar Moore who's in this movie, not Boris Cujo. I don't even know why I said that. But Jim Carrey, bro, like that's one of my favorite actors, and boy does he kill it as Doctor Robotnik. Like I gotta give him mad points for this movie specifically because he was killing everything he was doing in this movie. Every fucking movement, every fucking word, every fucking expression. I felt like he was just knocking everything out the fucking park, bro. Like Damn, is he a good Robotnik? Never mind just being a good actor. I would love to see him in more like serious roles that are not so much fun. But because
Shout out to Jim Carrey. I mean, shout out to Jim Carrey though. Not real talk though, but he definitely did hold it down. I would say what I wanted to ask you was, do you think he's dead?
it's Robotnik, bro. Like this dude don't die. Like
I know, right? He blows up in all his machines.
there's plenty of times that you know they presume Eggman's dead, and he's just not dead, bro. We thought he was dead, and he was on a fucking mushroom dimension and found his way back from a mushroom dimension. Come on, man. Like, and he made a brave sacrifice.
He blew up in space with Shadow, and I still don't think he's dead. I feel like they went to another
That's
dimension.
one thing I didn't recall is like these motherfuckers were just in space with no helmets and they weren't even super Sonic and Shadow. They were just in space and I was like, I don't recall if that was a thing in the games and I wasn't gonna go look it up. But I don't think that they were supposed to be just out in space without no protective gear as regular Sonic and Shadow. I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, I never got that far in the games. I don't even know they made it to space, but like,
Oh yeah. I was gonna say that is one of the things that I really do love is like that this movie does so much of like not necessarily just being the game. It's not trying to be the game, but it just brings in so many aspects of Sonic Adventure 2, like going to space and stuff like that, like telling Maria's story with Sonic with Shadow, which it basically just gave you a deeper understanding of their relationship between Maria and Shadow and stuff. So they handled all the game. They always do with these movies, though. They handle the
yeah, my
adding of
fault. Yeah,
game aspects.
I called her Amy earlier. It's Maria. My fault.
Yeah, they do a great job with handling incorporating the games in a story that is not the same story as what the games are doing.
Right.
Even with
Because
the
I
song at the end when they played it when they both went Super Sonic and Shadow, that song is from the game. Like I wish there was a different song that played also, the one that like played at the beginning of the game. There's a fire song that also plays, but I'm satisfied with the song that they played because just nodding to the game is enough for somebody like me who played it and really enjoyed that game back in the day.
the Super Sonic and Shadow, I went crazy. I was one. I just didn't. I kind of in part two. I kind of forgot that he went supersonic. Right when when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that happened. And then when Shadow knocked the coins, the emeralds out of the nigga, I said, nah. I said, what is going on here?
One
Because
touch
one,
that
I'm
boy.
like, why is Shadow so strong that he like without him being super Shadow, he still knocked this nigga crazy. And then I'm like, when they both grabbed it, I was like, nah, I already knew what was gonna happen. And then just to see them, that shit was crazy. That crazy.
That
Shadow
shit
was like,
turned
yeah,
into a Super Saiyan fight real quick. That turned into
yeah.
Goku Vegeta real fast.
Nigga said Shadow said, yeah, this ends here.
Yeah, because they
This
was kind of boxing, and then this boy Shadow's like, "Come on, man! Like, I was keeping up with you. Like, he kind of gave him. I was keeping up with you when I was regular. What you think I'm gonna do now that we matched up?
right,
Like,
like this ends here. I mean, Sonic did come back because thing about Sonic is like I guess he doesn't really want to fight. You know what I mean, so you really got to get him
you
to
gotta take
that
him
point.
off. Yeah, you gotta take him off to get him to really want to fight
I
you.
think it was the fact that he had hurt Tom. That's his name, right? Tom.
Yeah,
Shadow had hurt Tom, and then when he went to get back revenge, first he went through that thing with Knuckles. You know, I'm trying to fight Knuckles, so like the emerald, the emerald piece, and then when he finally did get it, he still got fucked up. I think him to still get fucked up was made me more mad. Because after a while, he did started fucking up Shadow.
mm-hmm,
Started
mm-hmm.
fucking up. I was like, damn, this nigga Shadow get fucked up. But then I was like, nah. Ultimately, though, if it was a boxing match, Shadow would have won the.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it would probably go in every timeline. If it was just a boxing match, Sonic's getting scraped. Like, sorry,
It was
but man,
it was good. I even Tails did his thing. And Tails held it down. Oh, Amy at the end was fine.
yeah, I was trying to wait to the end, to like the end of the video when we were
I'm
wrapping up
sorry.
to talk about it. Cause that's post. That's after the movie, man. That's after the movie.
Yeah, I'm just jumping
Cause
back
I've
to
been
the
waiting for
character.
that, but I've been waiting for that since after the first movie. I was like, yo, this gotta have be the post credit of the second movie, right? And then the post credit was Shadow, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll take that. But next movie, right? Like next movie, right?
Right. I would have thought, yeah, I would have thought Amy would have came first, but
Yeah, I would have thought sooner. Like I thought she would have been there already, but it's fine. Fuck it, whatever. Um, Let me think
had
what
to
else
come.
is going on in that movie that was really fucking good. Man, going back to Jim Carrey, two roles in a movie and he knocked it the fuck out of the park. Like I want to
He
give
did.
more props to how good he is because you know how much patience it probably got to take to do two roles. Like the scene when they're like doing the whole like, "Are you really my family member?" And then he starts realizing that he really is his granddad. And then they start doing the hand motions and shit. And then they do the finger touch. I'm
Yeah.
like, for them to do the finger touch so accurate, you know how many takes that probably took? Because they got to record it with him being robotic. And then they probably got to put some dude in a green screen suit and have him dress up as the other one and consistently do the finger thing with that person until he gets it in the right spot to just line it up. Because you can't just like cut and paste and like just, oh, we're just going to scale Gerald Robotnik to different scales because he would be off. So you literally have to shoot that over and over until you get it right. And if you knocked it out in one try, even fucking cooler. Like,
As Jim Carrey, I wouldn't be, as long as he's been doing it, I'm surprised that it took him one to, minimum takes to get something like that done. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all, man. Like,
like when
do this.
he hit us with the, it's so eerie. It's like it's almost like we're one actor in a movie playing two
Right.
characters, and then they looked at the screen. I'm just like, yo, Jim, you're killing me, bro. You're killing me. Why are you so good? Like, why are you so good? The dance scene in the laser room, like, what the fuck? Why is he so good, bro? Like,
That sounds like a challenge.
when he fucking geeked out when he got shown the new suit, he was like, I was dying, bro. Like he's just so fucking good at being a goofy person, bro. Like it just works. It just works.
Another accuracy that I know was Shadow with the gun. I thought that was
That he didn't really do nothing with. You know, he had it for 2 seconds, and then Sonic made him lose it on the road.
pretty cool though, just to
But he
see.
did let us know that he was ready to tote that thing if he needed to. So,
He blasted at him a few times.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He let us know he was ready to let that thing spray, bro. Like he like I picked it up for a reason, dog. I wasn't picking it up for show. No, no, no. Knuckles
Yo, so
being
let me.
scared of everything is kind of funny too.
Oh no, what he
He
was
was
scared
being
of
scared
again?
of ghosts.
Right, yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty. I was just about to ask you about Knuckles though. Does Knuckles ever go like a super level?
I want to say that does happen, but it's like not like really like the super common thing like in stories. I don't think it's super common, but I'm pretty sure if you looked it up, it happened somewhere, most likely. He's the protector of the Master Emerald, bro. Like he probably dabbled a little bit, you know, got a little high off his own supply.
Right, yeah. Now I just wonder because he was pretty. I always like Knuckles. I always like Knuckles.
Idris
Like
is
you know,
killing that role also.
yeah, nah, he's definitely bodying it.
And you know
He's
what's the
body.
crazy part is I'm such a slacker because I still have not even finished the Knuckles series. I saw like one episode and I was like, come back, and I never went
Well,
back.
what you had said about the humans not being like all up in the videos, I'm trying to say, like, I think that's where they went wrong with the Knuckles series. That guy where Sonic got the emerald, he's from the Knuckles series. Remember, he was like playing with it on top of
Mm-hmm.
the shit, and like in that series, they focus so much on their relationship, the adventure of him and Knuckles. Like how you just said, it's not like Tom and Sonic. They focus on like him and Knuckles, and it's like sometimes the first two episodes is basically about him, and Knuckles like sort of playing like the side characters of his quest. I think that's where they kind of got it wrong with that one. You know what I mean? But it was all right. It was all right, sir.
And you know they had Kristen Ritter in the movie. She did a good job in her little military role. She was all right.
That was cool. That was cool. I like that.
Yeah, I
I
like
like
seeing
the.
her places and stuff like that. Like to pop up in the movie. My man,
I like,
yo, did the OG die? Did the OG die when they got attacked in Cow Garden?
I don't know.
Yeah, they don't never really like double back and let you know the outcome of that. Like my man Tom, he puts on the clone suit and he acts like him, but we don't know if OG really died or not, bro. I'm assuming so because he did the whole, "You're the only one I trust with the card, Sonic." Like, and then they ran off and you don't know what happened to him.
That's funny. I don't know. I cannot answer that. I guess it's something we may never know. Maybe we'll get in. I wonder how long they're gonna do this. Because at the end, like that's it. Now we brought up Amy, but
Yeah, we're obviously getting four, right?
yeah, and they also brought in the robotic Sonic.
Oh,
You know.
no, but wasn't that in the movie already? I swear that was the last movie. Wasn't that the last movie? Metal Sonic toward the end?
Oh, maybe it was. Oh yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
when
Yep.
Knuckles joined him and they were like, "Oh yeah, we gotta to stop the
Yeah.
Metal Sonic and shit like that." So it wasn't the first time we seen that, but what really ticked me off? How why did Amy just clean up like 90 Metal Sonics just like that?
Right. It came through like it was like she like on some Thor shit.
Yeah, yeah. I was
Like
like, "What the fuck is this?"
she came
Like I know Amy
through.
be whacking shit, but she don't be like she ain't the clobber of all clobberers now. Like what is this?
She came through on some other shit. Yeah.
But I was
I
very
don't know.
happy to see her.
Yeah, I will
As soon
see.
as I
I
seen
will.
all the robots going away, I was like, "Oh, that's Amy." I was like, "That's
I'm
Amy."
like, okay, if they gonna bring Amy, are they gonna bring the big blue guy?
Oh, the cat, Big the cat. Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about? Big the cat and his frog.
Yep. 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 Are they gonna bring him in? Because
Maybe they got a
yeah,
roster of characters they can bring in, so like they can go for a while. Like if they ever want to bring Rogue the Bad in, they have options on how they do it. They can make Rogue the bad guy of the movie. They can just make Rogue like the Catwoman of the movies, where she's just around being an annoyance to people and popping up and like giving trinkets of information out of nowhere, and then poof, she disappears. Like they have different ways to use her.
yeah.
Because she's very much an espionage, like burglar, like cat burglar type character.
That'd be cool to see her. That'd be cool to see her in the movies.
And
I didn't even think about her
and if
actually.
you remember in the games, I want to say her and Knuckles not necessarily hitting it off, but they have like like a similarity to them.
Yeah.
Like they're around each other. Like they kind of vibe. Like they kind of like she's annoying, but I can kick it with her type of shit. So
I mean, because in the cartoon and the comic, Knuckles is more like right in the movie he's like comical, but in the comic he's like more like serious and always like laid back and
hmm
like studying and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like they give Knuckles that same personality. Also in the movies, he's just also very like he's
He's
very
more
brain
vocal.
dead. He's very brain dead. He's not like caught up. You know.
Right, right, yeah, yeah, and he's more vocal with that. Like he's like he vocalizes like more. Like I don't know what's going on here. Almost like
This one is definitely more talented than the last hedgehog that I fought. Bro, I'm right
like yeah,
here.
like you know
He's
you
like,
like
bro, I'm right. And he just looks over at him like, I'm not even lying though. Like,
why you just didn't say me?
nah,
Yeah,
this was just a solid movie, bro. Like, I can't. There's nothing bad to say about the movie. I'm very happy that they're gonna do more. Keep them coming, bro. Keep them coming. As long as y'all can keep creating new ideas, like I don't care if you have to start making up other video game or taking other storylines. Like, what if they do that? I forget what the Sonic game is called, where he turns into like a werewolf. Like, even if you want to just start taking ideas from other games that have nothing to do with this storyline and just like, well, here's just a random side adventure that Sonic goes on in a movie. Boom, I take the
if they,
shit.
if they want to get real crazy, they could bring the Sonic from the past somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Like he meets his young self, right?
Yeah, like they can just bring
Like what
him
is that
from.
game, Sonic Frontiers, where they meet each other? Like boom, like you have a whole bunch of different concepts that you can just tie in and be like, these are the adventures that Sonic is going on. Boom,
Yeah,
and this is just the movie rendition of it instead of it being the same thing as the video game.
yeah, they could definitely and they'll be enjoyable. It's not like
I'm pretty sure
they
they're
won't.
gonna be able to afford Tika Sumpter and James Marsden forever. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to afford them because I don't see them in any other movies really. So keep paying those motherfuckers and pay Jim Carrey what the fuck he wants and pay Agent Stone. Pay all four of those people what they fucking want and you're good. And you're good. Well, and the voice
Um,
actors. We need the voice actors. I'm pretty sure you could probably replace Tails with any voice actor who's good enough to do Tails. But Idris and what's his name? Ben Schwartz, they gotta stay. They gotta stay also. So
Keanu Reeves too. We gotta stay for Shadow.
Yo, you know what? I'm so cool with Keanu Reeves being Shadow, but I remember the rumors when this was first coming out that it was gonna be Hayden Christensen, and I so kind of wanted that to be the voice. But I'm very cool with Keanu. I feel like the same person that was Anakin Skywalker just would have
Oh,
knocked it out the
that
park.
it?
Yeah, I feel like the same person who was Anakin Skywalker would have definitely killed the role of Knuckles. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's not.
of
That's not
Shadow.
bad. It's not
He's
bad.
basically like the same character, brooding, hates things. Like that would have been so good to see that shit.
That would have been peace. That would have been peace.
Yeah. So I mean,
I give it a 9 out of 10. Or I could even say a ten out
I'll
of
go
ten
with
for
the
this.
eight. I'll go with the eight. I don't think it was that close to perfect, but like it's just that good of a movie. It's just that enjoyable. It's not a masterpiece, like I said, but it was a master class on how to make a good, enjoyable film that anybody can watch.
What would have made it a masterpiece?
I don't know if a movie like that can be one.
Just a good ass
Yeah,
movie,
I
right?
think the ceiling for that is like where you gave it, like the nine. Like I think that is the ceiling for something like that. Like I got to see Wild Robot because I heard that is a phenomenal movie, and like for
Oh,
animated kid movies,
I want to see that. I want to see
yeah, I
that.
heard that movie's phenomenal. So we can also talk about doing that movie later on. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just feel like there's the wall, the ceiling for nines and tens out of kids animated movies is a really sturdy wall to break through. I feel like.
You know what's crazy? I would compare that rating to like the first Kung Fu Panda, or maybe the second one. How that was a really great movie, but yeah, it was probably gonna cap it like
Like if
it's
there was
probably
a movie that I would compare to recent times that I'm like this is such a good movie that I would kind of like just give it the nine or something. Soul, something like that. I thought Soul was a really good movie.
Soul was like a 10, bro. So
That's what I'm
Soul was
saying. Like that was one of those movies that's like so deep, so intricate, so like as an adult thought provoking. I'm like, yo, I'm in. I'm in. This is like a 9-10 movie right here, bro. Like you actually got my brain go. I'm not just enjoying a movie. Like I'm actually like, yo, this is kind of
nah.
eye
Soul
opening.
Soul
This is
was
kind of
Soul was
eye opening. Like so.
that shit made you realize some things about life.
Yeah, yeah. Like Soul, like is a better movie than things like The Incredibles. Like that's a better movie than The Incredibles. The Incredibles is a nostalgic. It's a fun time, but it's not
Even the
better than a movie
Incredibles,
like
you gotta
Soul.
cap the Incredibles at like 8 or 9. This is as good as it's
I
gonna.
would definitely say The Incredibles are like a eight, 7.5, 8, like up there with the Sonic movie. But like,
And that's a great movie.
you
That's
know,
a great.
you they're gonna hate me if they ever see this. You know, the people who watch it. You know what movies are really good, but I don't hold them as high as everybody else does.
One.
Shrek. Really fucking good movies, but I'm like they're
Oh
not as goaded as y'all act like they are, bro. Like they're good movies. They're like
man,
7.5s, bro, but they're not like eights and nines.
I give 1 and 2 like the 7 to 8, but after that,
I really enjoyed Puss in Boots. That was a good movie too.
I just seen a clip of the last. That's crazy. I listened today. I just
The
seen a clip
Last
of.
Wish or whatever it was. Like, yeah, that was a
I
good
was
movie.
like, I was like, should I watch this?
I don't even think I've seen the other Puss in Boots movie, but like that one was good.
He had the beard, right?
What?
The one where he had the beard.
Where yeah, yeah, where he was like fighting his fears, that wolf thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
yeah, that was a good movie. So maybe I'll go back and watch the other ones at some point. But like, so I think that's fair for me to say Sonic is like an eight. You know, leave it right there. That's
yeah.
and that's basically the landmark of like most of the movies that they put out. I would say like maybe the first one might be like a 7.5, and then the next two are like eights. The second one might be a 7.8, but that's the realm that they're living in for sure.
They're doing a good job. They're doing a good job. Keep it up, y'all.
No, they're
Keep it up.
doing way better than a good job because I know a certain company that can't even do that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they definitely do a
Starts with
better
a
job.
S, ends with a Y. Some people like to say they're so NY, but
Uh, oh
I
no,
don't know. I won't say any names.
not with the job they're doing, man. But yeah, y'all, we gonna leave it on that. Y'all go see Sonic 3 if you haven't. And if you haven't even seen any Sonics, go see them. Shit, some shit is fire. Sonic 4, we looking for Amy and seeing what else they got. I'm saying,
I
Nick, what you
have high hopes, man. You know, I'm pretty sure this movie company is not gonna let me down when this next movie comes out. Next thing on the list though is what if season 3?
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, and it's all out too. Like I haven't watched any of it yet.
I
I was
haven't
gonna
watched
start tonight most likely.
Well, I watched
I will warn you, I'm hearing it's bad. Oh boy, this is disappointment. I'm
Oh,
hearing it's bad.
well, I was disappointed because I have my own interpretation of what if that I would have liked to, and maybe we can make our own brand of like,
I feel like that's the
well,
poison with what if is that like we got to the point where everybody's just making up what if scenarios in their head, and when they're not being fulfilled, people are getting disappointed. And it's like, but like, there's no way they can fulfill all the what if scenarios that are out there, bro. There's an infinite amount.
that's true. Not that is part of it, and not getting in their way as a fan, and even myself not getting. But I feel like the biggest one, obvious one. But anyway, we can discuss that. But yeah, I'm not sold the titles and the descriptions. But I watched up to episode 3, and yeah, we're playing for that. Yeah,
I'll be
let's do
realistic
it.
with you, man. They did such a good job with the first season and such a solid job with the second season that if they drop the ball on this third season, especially because it's their final season and they already said there wasn't going to be like a guided story like the other ones were, where it was going to like have a grand conclusion, I'm okay with this not being a good season because y'all did the job the first 2 seasons. Like, I
Well,
don't even think what if season 1 should have hit like that. In my mind, I was not expecting season 1 to hit that hard, and it hit, bro. Like,
well, save it. Let's save it. Let's save it until you see season 3. Until I see season, we get a what if.
yeah, so we'll try to make that the next weekend thing or something like that. So, thank you for having us. Thank you for chilling with us, and this is
Happy New Year
non-expert
again.
opinion
That's it.
in 2025. Got my new suit, bitch.
Yo, peace out, y'all.